Everybody, Overlord here, and we have the video for the Tutor Legend 7. So this is just covering up any additional skills that the Faye channel didn't show us, so they're just less known ones. Let's get into it. The new heroes are about. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. So here is the Silent Bloodline Corn.
I am certain now that the path I chose was correct.
Okay, yeah, colorless armor unit, dragon armor unit. Ard. Now I recover armory. Follow Stone. It's about a style special trigger. So -1. After this unit acts, if it's the con triggers, then after Conto applies, the fine stone to both her space and space between two spaces of her for one turn. At the common, face space 25% or above. Inflicts attack speed, defense, rest, -5 from the foe. Neutral effects that guarantees the foe's swallow attack and prevents hers. Reduces foes reduces damage each from attacks by 30% during combat, excluding air effect specialists, of course. And the foe's range is 2. Calculate damage using the foe's defense or res. Now let's cover these strength means. Applies the following effects on the space for unit and allies. Grants +6 defense and res for one turn. Reduces damage from foes special by 10 during combat. This is excluding air effect specials. And then reduces air effect specials by 50%. Excluding Broker air effect specials because Broker is a post-battle special. Divine effects do not stack. Replaces any existing Dragon Fiend effects with Dragon Fiend effects. Applies simultaneously. Will cancel each other out. Does not count as defense turn. So there is another one in here which is Govert's one. So basically, if say Korn has hers, but then Govert gets hers later, Govert will overtake the space that Korn's would have that happen to be in the same pathline, and vice versa. If Govert goes first and then Korn's comes later, Korn's will take over. So just look at it that way. But probably best way to put it, if you've ever played Engage, just think of it that way. If you've got a Camilla emblem and a Corn emblem, just look at it that way. Anyway, armor flow. Boost special damage by 40% of the res. If foe range is 2, and unit or foe special is ready or triggers before or during combat, reduces damage by foe's next attack by 40%. Once per combat, excluding air effect specials. And of course, thanks to the sales special here, that's a 2 count. Realms Unite. This is Korn's unique. Built-in disc counter, so counter attack regardless of foe's range. If foe initiates combat or foe CP is 75% or above, inflicts attack speed, defense rest -7 on that foe. And reduces damage by foe's first attack by 7 during combat. For standard attacks, first attack just means the first strike. For weapons that say they attack twice, it's the first and second. You did have it. Then we have Catch a Roar for inflict attack speed -4 on the foe. Reduce damage by foe's first attack during combat by 30%. First attack, first attack means first strike. And for effects that say they attack twice, that's first and second. Yada. We covered that. Anyway, on unit's next attack deals damage equal to 30% of the foe's attack prior to the damage reduction. Resets at the end of combat, only has 5 in stack, and then restores time to speed unit after combat. And then attack speed far save free. If foe uses a bow, dagger, magic, or staff on initiate combat against an ally with 2 species, trigger savior. If savior trigger, attack speed +4. Okay, so we're actually kind of looking for like these sort of things, like the list.
Reclaim what is ours.
So see. Ow.
This is my path.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't shield the Dragon's Bane. That's unfortunate. Then we have Radiant Confidant Sword.
Fancy clothing won't disguise a lack of substance.
So Green Tome infantry units. So let's cover this one. Archie's Tome with Cell Special Trigger, currently -1. That's becoming a very common theme. At the start of turn, grants attack speed defense res +6 and assign decoy to any support partner with 2 spaces of him. Or, if he is not on a team with his support partner, then it's to an ally with the highest defense within 2 spaces of him for 1 turn. Okay, here we go. If Zoran is in free space of an ally, grants bonuses to his attack speed defense res during the combat. It will be 5 plus the highest bonuses on each stat between allies within free spaces of him, and each stat is calculated independently. If his res is outbeating the foe's res, reduces the damage from attacks during combat and other fixed specials. Obviously, this is including Roker because we need to cover that. By the percentage equal to the difference times 4 up to 40%. Assigned decoy is if foe's range is equal to this unit's range, and foe uses combat to an ally within 2 spaces, that triggers Savior on that unit. That turn only will only trigger if the unit does not have a skill that can trigger the Savior effect on their own. For example, if you have Korn has the far rest save. If an enemy is in 2 spaces and does obviously the thing, it will obviously trigger Savior. That sort of thing. So 2 Saviors can't work at once, basically. That unit's Savior doesn't trigger twice, basically. Flare is unique. 2 charge points to the weapon. If HP is 75% or above when special triggers, it boosts his damage by 60% of the foe's res. But if his HP is less than 70%, when it triggers, boosts damage by 40% of the foe's res and heal 30% of his maximum HP. Then we have Rare Talent, is unique. If his HP is equal or more than 20%, grants attack speed defense res +7 to himself, add disables foe skills to calculate damage using lower the foe's defense or res. Then, this is excluding when dealing damage with effect specials. Then during combat, and also, if the following effects will occur based on the value of his res minus the foe's res. If it is equal to more than 1, neutralize effects that inflicts cooling charge minus X on him. If it is equal to more than 10, and either foe's range is 2, or if it needs to combat, he strikes twice. Well, these 2 would have been very good to know. Anyway, Magic No Follow. Affects speed, res minus 4 on the foe, neutralize effects that can't use the foe's follow attack, and effects that prevents his. And reduce damage by foes non-special skills. Yeah, reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduces damage by X% by 50% during combat. Example of a foe has a reduced damage by 45%, the skill will reduce by 23 instead. So it caps and then rounds up. Time Pulse 4. At the start of turn, if Konokai max value is a maximum, grants Konokai -1. After combat, if Konokai max value, -1 again. So, essentially, he has a way to constantly use Flare.
Just give up.
It's going to show both players effect, or is it just the one? That was the under 70, by the way. So, next we have Seer Beyond Time, Goldberg.
I am the Golden Seer. My purpose is to bring ruin.
Go to a flying unit, and you see a +7 there. Here we go. The cycle's turn. It was count to 1, so that's just a flap 1 movement. After an attack assist skill structure destruction, it solves special triggers for -1. If she needs to combat or if a bonus is active on her, grants attack speed defense res +5 to her, and then grants attack speed +X to her. And X is the number of turns times 2 up to 10. So, at this point, it's 5 would be your best. 5 onwards, basically. And then deals damage equal to 20% of her speed. This includes when dealing damage with special discharge before combat. And then usual effects that guarantees a full swallow attack and prevents hers. Luna, 2 charge fights a weapon. She's full defense and res with respect 50% during combat. Flare Sparrow. So I'm assuming this is an upgrade, a form of upgrade to the Sparrow skill. Or something else. So it's Sparrow. So it's Sparrow. Anyway, if this unit initiates combat, deals +7 damage to the foe as combat begins. Effects that reduce damage during combat don't trigger here. When that and this will never reduce the foe's HP to 1. Grants attack speed plus 7 to her during combat, and then applies the flame on 5 spaces in the line center of foe's space, orientated from left and right, and direction. Based on the direction the unit is facing, for 1 turn after combat. So I believe it's just if they're below or above, it's left and right. If it is left and right, it's up and down. Because it's just the way it's. I'm assuming that's how it works. Then here is the Divine Flame effect. Applies the following effects on the space. Acts as a difficult terrain for foes whose range is 2. Moving over the space costs plus 1 movement. Movement cost cannot exceed units allowed movement. So basically, for magic units, it's 2 spaces rather than 1. And obviously, if they can't move, if they can't really move it, that's how it works. The armor foes can't really do much. Anyway, grants attack speed plus 7 to. Whoops. I was reading Flash Power again. Then, at the beginning of the enemy phase, deals 7 damage to the foe. And so, as combat begins, deals another 7 damage to the foe. These effects cannot be reduced. The effects of reduced damage during combat doesn't apply. Will never reduce the HP to 1, and then obviously feint effects can't stack. Now let's move on to the last 2 skills. Gold on the Winding. This is her unique. Inflicts speed rest minus 5 on the foe during combat. Then at the start of combat, if HP is 50% or more, and she needs to combat, reduces damage by foe's first attack by 60% during combat. And if she initiates combat, grants another action to her after combat. Then inflicts gravity on both her and the purple hoots. For next action, will not trigger again for 2 turns after triggering. So there's a 2-turn cooldown on this. And then attack speed of 4. At start turn, if she moves 2 spaces with an ally, attack speed plus 6 and the following effects to her for 1 turn. She can move 2 spaces adjacent to any ally in 2 spaces. And if she's in 2 spaces with an ally, attack speed plus 3 during combat. So that was the flash power trigger. That's that projection.
Fade away.
And there's the fan. Of course, they show hers, not Corrin's. And we have round 1's winner. It's Salted Deliverer, which is Robin. He is the sword unit. I believe he's infantry as well.
I've come this far thanks to not only my successes, but also my setbacks.
Yeah, we're going to cover that very quickly. Deliverer's Bronze. At speed plus 3. Just fly there. At the start of combat, if HP is 25% or above, attack speed defense plus 5 to him. Reduce damage by foe's first attack by 40%. And neutral affects the grants colon charge plus X to the foe and affects minus X on him during combat. If his colon count value, max colon count value is equal or more than 3, and their attack can trigger that special, when their special triggers, excluding their effect specials, neutral reduce damage by X% from non-special skills. Then at the start of combat, if HP is 25% or above, and they trigger the glowing emblem, that's an amber, bonfire, or the Ignis skill specials during combat. So we're seeing Ignis here. This will calculate damage using the foe's defense or res. Then bonfire is boosts damage by 80% of its defense, free charge thanks to weapon. So it literally it works everything with the Deliverer's Brand. Attack speed finish 4. If he's increased with an ally, attack speed plus 7 to him during combat. And so if special is ready or special tricks before or during combat, deals another plus 5 damage, excluding effect. Except deadly damage with effect specials. And when he deals damage to the foe during combat, he heals 7 HP, even if no damage is dealt. And then our main 2 skills, which I believe are new ones. There are indeed combat 4, inflict speed defense minus 4 on the foe during combat, and also if you or foe's attack can trigger his special. Deals damage during combat equal to his colon count, his max colon count special value, minus 2 times 5, so minimum 0, max is 5, excluding their effect specials, of course, and reduce from attacks during combat and their effect specials, excluding the Roker. 5% equal to his max colon count value times 10, max 50%. Okay, and then tip the skills is unique. Is at the start of turn, if he's in 2 spaces an ally, grants Relic Spectrum to both him and allies in 2 spaces of him. He can move to a space adjacent to any ally with the Relic Spectrum. That's within 5 spaces of him. That's been kind of assuming. And then if he's in 2 spaces an ally, attack speed defense plus 3 to him. And then Relic Spectrum is grants attack speed defense plus 5 to this unit during combat. And if their attack can trigger their special, grants cooling count minus X to this unit before the unit's first attack during combat. X is equal to 1 if the unit can trigger special, can trigger the unit that attacks twice effect, or if the cooling count value is reduced, cooling count is accelerated basically. Otherwise, X is 2. This turn only. We see it, don't I?
A flawless strategy.
So our new story, light is fitting. I mean, yeah, oh yeah, series is our free-to-play unit. He's red. He's a red. Yeah. But does that mean that this story actually has a natural thing? We actually do get to fight Golver instead of the other one? Neat. And a banner aside, on the 16th, there are obviously no 4-star focuses or future legends, so it makes sense. Wait, 16? Is that tomorrow? I am very bad on time. Today's the 15th. Other than that, you have a free summoning, so you can pick. You can pick, and we also have up to 4 times you can spark a unit. I'm going to attempt them all. I'm not going to reveal which of the 4 units I'm going to pick. You will have to wait to the summoning video for that one. But what do you think, Nias? Have they lived up to their hype? In addition to that, has this made you decide which one you want to pick, or has your mind been set in stone beforehand? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.